now.
All right, things are pretty quiet on the satellite and radar picture. A lot of storms to our north, but right now just mostly cloudy. We head to New City, New York, where showers and storms will be catching up with us with a front leaving a nice weekend ahead, but more showers and storms already by Monday. Talking about a lot of humidity and some summer heat coming along too. I'll time it all out for you in the 10-day.
All right.
Well, we are in full summer mode. We have humidity back and some showers and thunderstorms. And right now, not too much of the thunderstorm part happening currently. It's all to our north, but zooming in, and you can see some of those showers and some rumbles of thunder too, just to the north of Sullivan and Ulster counties. And it's the Hudson Valley, Poconos and Catskills highest risk today for those stronger thunderstorms. But you can see basically I-95 north and west is where we expect some of those. And that means the gusty winds and the heavy rainfall. As we see with the hour by hour, not much going on between now and say later on this afternoon, but I'd keep the umbrella handy just in case a spotty shower or two is possible. And then you see things change by that 5-6 p.m. time frame. This is now the cold front and those showers and storms lining up along it. And as we time that out, we'll see those storms march off to the south and east. So from Clinton, Sussex, Poughkeepsie, by late dinner hour, be ready for some of those showers and storms in and around the city in that 10 to say 11 p.m. time frame coming through, although maybe losing some of its oomph at that point. And you can see it back through Philadelphia again along that I-95 corridor. And then it's out of here. This does not get hung up. It doesn't hang out. And in fact, we start to see the skies clear. So we're setting up for a beautiful weekend, beautiful summer weekend. And that's still on track, which is great. Looking at the plaza right now, the flags are flying, just a little bit of a breeze. It's definitely muggier. Our dew points in the 60s out of the 50s from yesterday. 71 degrees currently, just temperatures hovering near 80 degrees for the afternoon. Again, second half of the day is where we expect the stormier weather. That could impact the Astros versus Yankees this evening. So heads up that we'll be watching the radar as the game continues. And then by tonight, down to 67 degrees, a nice westerly breeze clearing the way for a nice weekend. And pick a spot in the Northeast and New England. And really, it's all weekend from Philadelphia to Boston, Albany to Syracuse.
On this Friday morning, Maria's checking the weather for you.
All right, and checking the radar right now, too. We had some spotty showers off the coast and some to our north. Right now, we are still dry and Coney Island looking good. So if you're ready to take fur baby out for a walk, and this is Sweet Tessie, our Augusta Rosendale's baby. We have 74 degrees by 11 a.m. and for the most part, still storm free. Not the case by early tonight. And we'll see another round to start your week next week. So I'll time it all out for you coming up in the 10-day.
All right, thanks.
Afterwards. So I want to prepare you for everything. A couple things that we're watching for today and into tonight. Obviously, we have more humidity if you've stepped outside. We could even see a few showers to sprinkles, but it really is the storm chances increasing later this afternoon as we get into the evening hours, especially north and west of the city. Our greatest concerns will be those damaging winds and, of course, the heavy rainfall. And if that line makes it through New York City, we're expecting in that time frame of late evening, early overnight. But as you can see, yes, we're getting the heads up. I-95 north and west, the greatest chance to see some of those showers and thunderstorms and some of those on the stronger side. So what does it look like? Well, as you can see, during the afternoon hours, maybe a spotty shower or two, more clouds than we've had the last few days. But by later in the evening, the front starts to approach, and that's when we start to see some of those bigger thunderstorms. So from the Poconos and Catskills around dinner time, and as we continue to time out that front in that 10 to 11 p.m. time frame, expect it to cross that I-95 corridor. Now, whether or not we see the big bumpy storms the entire way along this boundary, this is sort of something that we'll have to fine tune. We're definitely going to watch the radar pretty closely. We've got Metallica at MetLife tonight, so definitely watching for that. But down through Philadelphia as well, and then it clears out. It should be a beautiful start to the weekend. Just keep in mind, too, again, that time frame being this afternoon where we've got to keep an eye on the radar, and that includes for the Yanks game. First pitch at 7:05, and we could be looking at showers and storms in the vicinity, so heads up there. Right now, nothing but just cloud cover and some mugginess. 71 degrees at Central Park. The dew points are out of the 50s, and we're starting to get into that sticky level into the low 60s, and just a little bit of a breeze right now. That'll pick up later on this afternoon, up to 80 degrees. Again, keep the umbrella handy, but timing for those showers and storms definitely the second half of the day today. And then we clear out down to 60.
Weather with Maria.
Our things are pretty quiet, just mostly cloudy skies, and it's muggier than the last few days. Hoboken at 71 degrees, Long Beach 71, Hauppauge as well. By later on this afternoon, most of us is storm free. We're going to start to watch that radar though. So we've got the storms coming. It's with a cold front, but anything but cold heading into next week by Tuesday in the mid 80s. Not our warmest day of the next 10. So I'll show you that coming up in the forecast.
Thanks so much. Also coming up, new details on that Las Vegas.
But less. So listen to everybody giving any heads up about conditions on the seas and, of course, the beach today from the Jersey Shore to all of the New York beaches. We do have moderate risk of dangerous rip currents, so heads up there. But it does look kind of pretty. Just more clouds than we've had recently at Point Pleasant Beach. All in all, I think that's the case from Long Island, Jersey Shore, and Connecticut beaches today. Just mostly cloudy skies, a stray shower or two. It's if you're going to be hanging out on the boardwalk or the beach later on this evening that we could see some of those stronger storms catch up with you. So the hour-by-hour forecast kind of tells that story. So by 2 o'clock, some spotty showers, but we're waiting on a front, and that's going to bring about the stronger showers and thunderstorms, really starting from the northwest, pushing to the southeast. So from Monticello, Poughkeepsie, by dinner time, heads up, we'll be watching the radar really closely and timing that front coming through between, say, that 9-11 p.m. time frame from White Plains, Bridgeport, the city, back through Philadelphia, and then continuing on and helping us clear out and start a really, really nice weekend. So again, that severe threat is possible, damaging winds and heavy rain, kind of our biggest concern with this, mainly to the north and west of the city. And again, arriving on the later side of things, so I think we'll get most of the day in pretty quiet. 71 degrees at Central Park. That dew point is up, so it definitely feels muggier. So outside of that storm threat, that's a change. 80 degrees for the high, and those southwest winds will be picking up about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And then by tonight, 67 degrees, winds out of the west as our skies start to clear as we kick off the weekend. Kind of great for summer in August, right? 84 degrees, while not completely dry, it'll be less sticky tomorrow. And we get another one on into Sunday. A few more clouds later in the day. We're going to be watching another front approach by Monday, and that gives us another round.
Is checking on the weather for us.
Yeah, let's take a look around the boroughs, 4 of them anyway. We've got Brooklyn at 71, 72 in Queens, Staten Island at 69 degrees, with the Bronx now at 71. Everyone's got some clouds and a lot of humidity, and we're getting some showers and storms today. Also by the start of next week, maybe as much as 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. So we'll update that and the timing for that severe threat today coming up in the 10-day.
Thanks so much.
You're from high atop of Rockefeller Center looking, actually, I think it's Times Square. Regardless, we've got cloud cover. And of course, you know, we've been talking about our campaign, Clear the Shelters, all month long. And I have the QR codes. I want your phone to be ready because I've got a sweet baby ready for adoption and her forever home. This is sweet Annie. And isn't she gorgeous? She's 9 years old. She's been at the shelter for 2 years. And because she's special needs, she has a rare but very treatable condition, and she just needs some medication. And she's really sweet. They describe her as super playful, and she is definitely deserving of a loving home. So if you think Annie might be for you, you can put up that phone and click on that QR code and find out more information on how you can do just that and give her that forever home that she deserves. All right, we've got some cloudy skies for Annie and everybody else. 71 right now at Central Park. The dew point continues to go up, so it's pretty sticky out there. So far, we think that the morning hours not too rainy. We've got by noontime at 76 degrees on our way up to the low 80s. We will be tracking thunderstorms, especially by tonight, and that's with a cold front. And there may be some that get to that point where it's on the severe side. So damaging winds are concerned, obviously heavy rainfall, maybe some hail, and especially in that red zone here, the tornado risk isn't zero, so we're going to be watching that radar pretty carefully here. What time? Well, a spotty shower or two up until this afternoon, so I'd say keep that umbrella handy, but it really is about dinner time or that evening drive, especially north and west from northwestern New Jersey. You have Middletown, Sussex, Monticello, and Poughkeepsie that could already be looking at some showers and thunderstorms. And then that continues with the front 10, 11 o'clock trying to cross I-95 here. So I think relatively quiet from Long Island and the Jersey Shore as this all moves on through. And it will pretty quickly, so that we are looking at a nice start to the day tomorrow. So mostly cloudy, 71 right now. It is muggy, so it feels a little warmer out there, up to about 80 degrees. Southwest winds picking up 5 to 15. Just keep in mind, if you're heading to the Yanks game tonight, thunderstorms may be around that first pitch scheduled for 7:05, so we'll keep an eye on that. Otherwise, again, setting up for